Welcome to Through Our Eyes, the first and only patient-led podcast for thyroid eye disease, produced by BloodStream Media. I'm your host, Andrea Perryman. I'm a Graves' and thyroid eye disease patient and a passionate patient advocate who's traveled across the country sharing my story and helping others navigate this very difficult journey. Each morning, most of us start the day the same way. We get up, we head to the bathroom, turn on the light, and look in the mirror. But for those of us living with thyroid eye disease, or TED, that simple ritual can become the most painful part of the day. I know because I've lived it. When I was diagnosed back in 2016, I felt completely lost. No roadmap, no community, just fear, isolation, and a face that I didn't recognize anymore. TED is a rare autoimmune condition where the body attacks the tissues around the eyes. It causes inflammation, pain, and a wide-eyed appearance that can feel impossible to hide, unless you've got a good pair of sunglasses, of course. Our eyes become red, dry, watery, and uncomfortable in ways that are hard to describe, but impossible to ignore. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but when TED changes those windows, it changes how the world sees you and how you see yourself. That sparkle, that essence of who you are just begins to fade. And suddenly, you feel like a stranger in your own skin. The emotional toll of TED is often harder to cope with than the physical symptoms. Grieving your former self, the way you used to look, becomes one of the hardest things to explain to others. It's not uncommon for patients to withdraw from the things they once loved. And in that isolation, we start to wonder if anyone truly understands. That's why I created Through Our Eyes. This isn't just a podcast about a medical condition. It's about reclaiming your identity. It's about resilience and hope. It's about building the community that I needed when I felt most alone. In each episode, you'll hear from patients, doctors, caregivers, and advocates sharing real stories about living with TED in all its complexity. Because when we share authentic experiences from the patient's perspective, we help the world understand us and what we're going through just a little bit more. So if you ever felt unseen, if you've ever struggled to explain your pain, and if you're ready to turn your heartache into healing, you found the right place. Because TED doesn't define us. It reveals who we've always been. Please join us on the journey. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and be part of the growing community. Through Our Eyes is produced by BloodStream Media. For sponsorship opportunities or to share your story, email us at mailbag@bloodstreammedia.com.